Hey, I want to show you something in the Bible that you might have missed before. In Luke chapter 1, an angel named Gabriel delivers Zechariah a message that God has heard his prayer and he's going to become the father of a boy, John the Baptist, who would be the forerunner of Jesus. Now, Zechariah didn't believe, and because of his lack of faith, he was silenced until John was born. And when he doubted, here's what the angel said: I am Gabriel. I stand in the very presence of God. And it is he who sent me to deliver you this message. Whew. Now, 6 months later, the same angel, Gabriel, shows up to Mary, the mother of Jesus, and tells her, listen, you're going to become pregnant. Even though you're engaged, the Holy Spirit's going to be at work, and you're going to give birth to a son named Jesus, who will save his people from their sins. Now, Mary, her response was different. She believed. May it be just as you have said. Man, I want my response to God to be like that. But here's what you might have overlooked. Let's back up about 600 years. And there is an angel who shows up to deliver a message to Daniel after Daniel had prayed. He had been praying for 3 weeks, 21 days. And the angel shows up and says, I am here in response to your words. From the moment you prayed, Daniel, a decree was issued in heaven. Now, that message that was delivered was concerning the Messiah. That angel's name was Gabriel. So God sent Gabriel to deliver a message to Daniel 600 years later, to Zechariah 6 months later, to Mary. And all three stories are connected. This is how God works. I said all that to say this. I don't know what's going on in your life, but don't miss divine appointments and moments. And just know, from the moment you pray, God hears you and a decree is issued. But sometimes there's opposition. Sometimes there's resistance. There are things going on in this world that you cannot see with your natural eyes. Ephesians 6 confirms what Daniel went through. So listen, trust God. Keep praying. Keep crying out to Jesus. Remember Bartimaeus. He cried out to Jesus, and the crowd told him to shut up. He shouted louder, and then Jesus stopped and said, bring him to me. The same people that held him down now helped him up and delivered him to Christ. And then Jesus said 9 words that changed his life. What do you want me to do for you? He's asking you the same thing. Tell him.